Okay, hey everybody. Today we're going to go over reflections together just to help clarify some confusion that some of you may have. So, what I have up over here is a little chair on a Cartesian grid. Okay, what we want to do is we want to reflect this chair over here along the y-axis. Okay, so all you're going to do is you're going to try and count how many steps or how many units the chair is far away from your point of reflection. So our point of reflection, we said, is going to be the y-axis. So imagine as if you're putting like a square straight edge mirror right on the x-axis. Okay, so our mirror is right over here and we want to reflect this shape onto this side. Okay, remember when you're reflecting it, you're not just sliding the shape over, you're actually flipping it around. Okay, so the first thing we want to see is we want to count how many units we are away from our point of reflection. And our point of reflection is the y-axis right over here. Okay, so our first point over here is 1, 2, 3, 4 units away from our point of reflection. So that means that it's going to start at 1, 2, 3, 4 units away on the other side. So first it was in quadrant 1, now we're going to reflect it into quadrant 2. And we're going to draw it up so that it is the full 2 units. Okay, so this line over here is the reflection of this line over here. Okay, now we're going to draw the rest of the chair. So visually you can kind of just take a look at it and you can say, okay, I can just draw the rest of the chair flipped, but we can also just count. Okay, so let's count how many steps this line is, or how many units this line is away from the point of reflection. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we know that it needs to be 6 units away to the negative side. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and we're going to go ahead and draw it up, and it is 3, 4, 5 units up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units up. Perfect. And then we have the back of our chair, and then we know that now we just need to connect them both. So hopefully this connects. And we can connect it like that. So there we go. We connected this, or not connected, sorry, we reflected this image along the y-axis from quadrant 1 to quadrant 2. Okay, and the reflection needs to be exactly the same points apart on every single point you see. Okay. Okay. So now let's do this section over here, or this question over here, sorry. So now our line of reflection is going to be through the point +2 and 0. Okay, so we know that +2 is going to be on the x-axis and 0 is going to be on the y-axis. So we're going to start at our origin, which is 0, 0. We're going to move over +2, and it doesn't want us to move up or down for the y. So our point of reflection is going to be this dotted line over here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is reflect this image along this side. So once again, we're going to count how far away it is from the line of reflection, which is where our mirror is. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, so we know that we need to move it 2 over. So our first leg is going to be there. We know that this is 1, 2, 3, 4 units away. So we're going to start for our line of reflection. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 units away. We know that this goes up by 5. And then now all we have to do is connect it. Okay, and then we have our image over here. This image is reflected along the, through the point 2, 0. Okay, which is 2 on the x-axis, 0 on the y. Okay, we're going to practice one more question together, and this is going to be to reflect this image along a particular point of reflection. Okay, so I went ahead and I drew the polygon. It's polygon ABCD. Okay, all the points are labeled. I put in all of the coordinates over here. And then in order to create it into a shape, I typed in polygon, open bracket twice, and typed in all the coordinates. Okay. So now what we want to do is we want to reflect polygon ABCD along the, let's make it simple for now, along the x-axis. Okay. So that is going to be our step or our directions. Okay, so we want to reflect it along the x-axis. So our x-axis is this axis right over here. We can actually go ahead and put a line through it just so we know. I wonder if it's going to do it y equals, hey, come back. Okay, perfect. So y equals 0. That's going to draw us a line. We're going to pretend that this purple line is our line of reflection. Okay. Can we change the color? We can't change the color. Anyways, our purple line is the line of reflection. Okay, so we want to reflect this shape along the x-axis. So we're imagining that we're putting a mirror here, and we're actually just going to reflect it. So we know that our shape is now going to be still in all 4 quadrants, but it's actually going to be flipped around. Okay. The first thing I want to do is be able to move these dots over here. So what I'm going to write is polygon, or actually hold on, before we do that, let's bring this back. So our original coordinates were A equals -2, -2, B equals 1, 5, C equals, I'm struggling. C equals 4, -2, and D equals 1, 2. Okay, so these are our original coordinates, just so we know. So we know once we move this shape around, we can actually write out our new coordinates. Okay, so polygon A, B, C, and G. Is that gonna make us move it? No, give me 1 sec. Okay, I got it. The only thing is you can't make the P capital. Okay, so now we can actually go ahead and move these points here. Okay, so I'm just going to Control Z that one. All right, so now all you're going to do is move the points however many steps they need to be away from our line of reflection, which is the x-axis right now. So I'm going to start off with D. D is 2 points away from our line of reflection going up. So we're going to bring it down to 2 points away from our line of reflection going down. Okay, so we're just going to do the opposite. A is 2 points down, so we're going to go ahead and move that 2 points up. Okay, C is the same thing, 2 points down, so we're going to go ahead and move it 2 points up. Okay, and B is 2, 4, 5 units away from our line of reflection. So we're going to move it 5 units down from our point of reflection. So 2, 4, and 5 units down from our point of reflection. Right over there. Perfect. So now this is our new prime shape. Okay, this was our original, the dark one. This one is our new prime one. And then you actually just have the coordinates over here, but what you're going to do is just going to round these because we just couldn't put them exact because it's too sensitive. So it's going to be 2, 2. This is going to be 5. Oops. Perfect. And that is officially our shape. All right. Let me know if you have any questions.